Today is escape from my apartment day 4. Today my current apartment, they're gonna do an inspection to find out if I owe any money, if I'll get any of my security deposit back. It reminds me of when I first sold my house this past summer. I was homeless for about a month and a half after I sold my house. I remember first, I stayed in the rest area, which was close to my house. I tried to do that. Okay, I tried to do that for a couple of nights and save money. But after a while, the bathrooms are nasty, and then guys start hanging out like they want you to suck their dick or something. So you get tired of that. So then after that, I said, hey, why don't I try Motel 6? I've stayed there a couple of times in the Ventura County area, and it wasn't so bad. My mistake. The San Bernardino County is nothing like Ventura County. I remember the first Motel 6 I went into, and like I was tired. I was coming out of the rest areas because the heat's like 100 something. So what was I greeted with? I had big ass giant roach in the bathroom I killed. And as you know, when I was young, I didn't know, let you know, another fetish I have is I just can't stand roaches. When I was younger, I woke up one day and there was like this roach on the blanket. Ever since, I have just hated roaches. So as soon as I saw that roach, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. I stayed there one night, went back to the rest area, gathered myself, because I just hate roaches. And then I said, okay, I'll try the one in San Bernardino to see how that would be. And of course, that turned out to be like almost, it was all right, but you just people there in Motel 6, or they're transitioning, coming from the jailhouse, couples, men and women breaking up with their wives and just kind of trying to find a place to stay. So it was fine, but just like, sometimes you have the occasional loud music or occasional strange person walking around. It wasn't that bad. So I said, you know what? I'm going to really go big time. Let me try to go to the Best Western, see how that would be, since you're spending like 100 to 20. And then what was I greeted to after a hard day at work? This big old fat black woman moved all the furniture out the house with her friend. And they were like sitting out in front of the apartment. I'm just like, damn, why does it always have to be the black people to just do fucking stupid shit? I know you guys are the same thing. You be looking at your race and be like, why you gotta embarrass us like that? And it's just, people just have no shame. And I'm like, what can you do? And then finally I got the security deposit checked, and I was able to move into the apartment I'm living to now. And the security deposit is only $550. I mean, and I'm spending $2,000 for the place that I live. So I'm like, I really don't care. Just take the security deposit, do what you want with it. Fix the cracked toilet that was cracked when I moved into. So I just think it's funny. Like I just got back those memories when I remember like today, like the current apartment is doing like the inspection of the apartment. It just brings me back to like how after I sold my house, I had to find a place to stay, and I had to go through the application check. And after you do the application check, I had to go get the cashier's check. No, they just don't take a check. It'd be smart if they would just take the electronic check. The money would go through, route the money to them. But they make the money so difficult. They want a money order. They want a cashier's check. I mean, they just want to make sure that money would clear. If they would just try the money transfer from your account, let the money stay in our account, boom. But that's how life is. So today is just escape from my apartment day 4. Not much to think about. Came back to Vegas. Yesterday I'm relaxed. I realized I'm going to have some new strategies I'll talk to you about when I take my trip to Vegas on how we can make some extra money when playing blackjack. One of my plans is I believe there's a way we can play the parlay bets they have when you get 20s and 21s, along with multiple decks, because there's always like almost 120 10s, and you only have to get 20 to win $2. And then they talk about flushes and different things. So there's some ways I think I can make money playing a $5 limit, but also bet the $1 and maybe come away with 4 to 5 times my money, but also set that cap limit on how much to pay. So that's my strategy I learned from Vegas. But for right now, this weekend, I'll be heading out to make some extra money. I picked up a check for $252 from another project I worked on, so I'm feeling good today. And now I'm just getting ready to escape from my apartment. So we'll find out what the present management says about me getting any of my security deposit back, and talk to you later.